I had my sister drop me off in New Haven. I was gonna walk into oblivion. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
I remember mothers taking children by their hand and going to the other side of the street when I came shuffling down the sidewalk.
The Restoration House is a facility for men, and individuals are able to come to the Restoration House, and we will offer them a short-term program as well as an intensive program. And so if a gentleman is struggling with the issue of homelessness, we're able to provide him with a safe shelter and then provide the tools so that he could get back on his feet in as little time as possible.
The primary goal of the Restoration House is to help the men that have come into the program to begin to restore their lives.
I believe Restoration House is very unique. It's not a halfway house, and it's not a work program. It has goals. They have to meet. The men have to meet goals. They have accountability. They're not just there to provide work for our organization. They actually are. We see that resource for the men, not for us.
To just expose them to how much God, Jesus really loves them, and then eventually to get them to move past the Restoration House to a graduation point to where they're now back in the community, they're leading a productive life. What goals do you have? What short-term goals do you have? And then what long-term goals? So we're actually having that dialogue in terms of, okay, let's identify at least 3 goals to work on. That way we're not getting overwhelmed with, well, there's lots of things I want to do, but let's pick a couple things and we'll start there. And now that you've accomplished, stability, sobriety, the past trauma, you're starting to deal with that. Now let's start working on stability in the community as far as housing and employment.
It's more guidance and just a rule of thumb of just how you should live your life.
Obviously, none of us are perfect, but can they identify those defects that maybe brought them to being homeless or are contributed to that? Can they address those and then begin to really restore their lives? Just to see that growth. They love the Lord, they're responsible, and they're just ready to get back out and live life. We're helping them become a whole healthy person, and a whole healthy person becomes part of a whole healthy community.
I've gone from a lying, thieving, scheming junkie to a decent member of society. I contribute to society today.
The Restoration House benefits the community in that we are a agency that takes the homeless off the streets and provides them with services that helps them better themselves, providing them with case management services, providing them with opportunities to grow in the groups, learning skills in our learning center, learning skills just in general with how to cope with life on life's terms.
And we are now empowering them so that they become contributing members of society.
Restoration House can restore hope where hope was lost.
They can do a lot of different things. They can, first of all, pray for the residents here and the staff. They can give of their time, give of their money. They can collect items for us. We have lots of ongoing needs that they can collect on an ongoing basis, and just even getting the word out about what we do and how we help.
On any given day at the rescue mission, we have anywhere from 20 to 30 individuals that volunteer. To volunteer, it truly will enrich your life.
As I think about our donors, I see those individuals who provide the energy and the lifeblood. Donors are the lifeblood of this organization.
One of the greatest assets available today to the rescue mission is the availability of donors, but most especially in the form of volunteers.
If I had to say what donors had to offer me, it's everything I don't have. Without the donors, I don't eat, I don't get clothing.
I'm still here because of the grace of God and people here. So, I love this place.